What's up, guys? My name is Zeke, and I'm bringing you this battle. This is my first narration here against Verlis from Verlisify. If you've ever heard of him, he's a famous PokeTuber. I actually just coincidentally happened to battle him, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting to go against him in the tournament. I actually didn't even know he was in the tournament. I found out afterwards when I checked his page. I checked his channel to see if my video was on there, and actually it wasn't. I was kind of disappointed that he didn't post the video of the two of us battling. I wanted to see what his thoughts were on it, or, what he was thinking during the battle. So I just figured I'd post my version of it. Probably not going to be as good, because like I said, this is my first narration, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it anyway. Alright, so he's going to lead with his Staraptor here. Now, prior to battling him, I hadn't seen his entry in the tournament, so it's not like I knew his team. I didn't know what I was going up against. I didn't really know what to expect. So, just seeing Staraptor, I was using a Staraptor back before I started using my Talonflame, so I was aware of how much more powerful Staraptor was, and I knew I wasn't going to beat this thing. Maybe I could have 2-hit KO'd with Brave Bird, but he would have just switched out probably, or gone for Final Gambit or something like that. So I didn't really want to get too serious with the Brave Bird. I wanted to save that for later. I eventually did try for it against Klefki. Wasn't expecting him to switch. So obviously Klefki's going to eat that up. That does pretty much nothing there. So he starts setting up with the Klefki, goes for Iron Defense here, trying to get powerful. But my Talonflame carries Taunt, so I was prepared for any kind of things that he would do. And if he did status me, my Talonflame is carrying a Lumberry, so I was prepared for that. I switched out after I taunted him, because my plan was to go to Venusaur, set up Substitute, go for Sleep Powder, put him to sleep, and get Leech Seed up and just stall him out that way. Obviously that Draining Kiss isn't going to do anything, especially since he hasn't gone to +1 or anything like that yet. I'm going to go for Sleep Powder, but it missed. I do miss a couple times actually, so that's kind of unfortunate. But it wasn't anything too serious. I think I just go for Sleep Powder again on the next turn here. Yeah, I'll try again. Get him to sleep. He wasn't carrying anything like a Lumberry or anything like that, so he's going to stay sleeping. And I'm going to try and go for Leech Seed, I think, here on the next turn. Okay, his taunt wore off, and he's asleep, so yeah, I think I go for Leech Seed here. But I get unlucky again, and I miss again, and he wakes up, and he goes for Thunder Wave, so that was just all types of unfortunate. I don't know. I get paralyzed, but I'm not too worried about the paralysis. Finally get the Leech Seed off, so that's nice. And then I'm going to try and put him back to sleep because he's setting up again, and I don't want to have to deal with him being at +4 or +5 or anything like that. If he did manage to get to +2, that probably wouldn't be the end of the world. But I did go for Sleep Powder again, and I missed again. So that's what I meant. There were just a lot of hacks going on. Can't really control that. He's going to go for another Calm Mind, so now I think he's at +2 special attack, +2 special defense. I'm still not worried about that Draining Kiss, but I'm just going to try and put him back to sleep. Finally, I was successful. I put him to sleep. I didn't want to have to stall him out any longer and just have to keep waiting for Leech Seed to take its effect. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out. I do still have Garchomp, so I'm going to bring Garchomp in. My goal here was to get to +2 and then just try and sweep his team. So I'm going to bring Garchomp in. Now he's asleep, so I'll have no problem setting up Swords Dance unless he wakes up again, but I was really hoping he wouldn't. I realize he has a Citrus Berry as he gets to the yellow, but that's not a big deal. I'm not worried about the Citrus Berry. So I am able to get to +2 without any issues, and luckily he stayed sleeping, because if he had gone for Draining Kiss, that would have really sucked. At +2, I don't know if I would have lived, because I didn't run the calcs or anything like that, but it probably would have hurt. But I was fortunate enough to just go for Earthquake, and that's going to take him out. So now, This is where it gets weird, because he goes to Excelgor. Now, like I said, I didn't know his team, I didn't know what Excelgor was going to do, but I knew Excelgor could learn Final Gambit, and I wasn't trying to lose Garchomp, so I had to basically just pick who I was going to lose, and I decided I was done with Venusaur. So he did go for Final Gambit like I thought he would, and now we're both dead. But that's fine. Like I said, I'm okay with losing Venusaur because he already did his job, and I knew that I could handle Staraptor with Garchomp and Talonflame. Went out to Talonflame first because I didn't want to take that Intimidate from Garchomp, and I didn't want to just go one-on-one against Staraptor with Staraptor still being at full health. Why waste a priority, right? So went for the priority Brave Bird, which did a shocking amount of damage considering I was already at -1. And I wasn't expecting to live either, so that's always nice, because the Brave Bird recoil damage is going to do a lot to him too. Maybe he was predicting me to go for Tailwind again. I don't know why he went for another Brave Bird there. But I go out to Garchomp, and it's pretty much ball game right there, because Brave Bird's not going to do that much to me. Take me down to about 100. And then he's going to die to Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet damage, because I carry the Rocky Helmet on this Garchomp. Yeah, so the combination of that's going to finish him. And if that didn't kill him, he would have just died to recoil damage. And if recoil damage didn't finish him, he would have just died to Dragon Claw. So, I mean, it was kind of close, but once Excelgor was gone, it was pretty much over for him. And if he hadn't given up Excelgor, I would have just used Brave Bird with Talonflame, and that would have been the end of that. And then one-on-one, I think Garchomp could have handled Staraptor. So, that wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'm not really sure why he didn't post that video. Maybe he just didn't have the space or the time to show all of his videos from day 3. I was just kind of disappointed, so I figured I'd post it just so everyone could see. I don't know. I guess depending on how well this goes, I might try and do some more narrations, but I don't really have the equipment. I don't have a capture card, obviously, because you can see me filming my 3DS. So I apologize for the quality, but if you did enjoy it, comment below, and feel free to like, subscribe. Like I said, I may be planning to do more battle narrations in the future, depending on how well this is received.